All right, thank you for joining us once again. You know, I'm your brother, Amazi O.G.B. Yep. What we do here is we look at the scenarios in our continent, in our community globally, as Black people, and perhaps we talk to freedom-loving people all over the world. For our message is to build a better, peaceful, and a very good environment for ourselves and for the generation unborn. And it has been brought to my notice, especially the media in Nigeria in particular. I've seen a lot of them complaining about the past election in Rwanda, where my namesake Paul Kagame won the election again. And they are like, oh, why didn't he allow another person to rule? Why, if we believe in what is... No, brothers, sisters, no. We, the people, whom the Rwanda president is representing, we do not ask who is ruling us. We do not want to know how long we have ruled us. We do not want to know what is your color. We do not want to know if you are a man or if you are a woman. We do not want to know if you are old or young. We do not also want to know what is your religion. But we are ready to see what you are doing and what you are going to do and what your administration will look like. Yes, it has been proven practically that Paul Kagame has been there for years. But we can also not deny that Rwanda economy and the environment in Rwanda is better than most of those states in Africa that has been changing their leaders with different faces after every 4 years, perhaps every 8 years. Like you, Nigerian media, who try to criticize the Paul Kagame, you know what is happening in your country. So currently, there is fear that the country might experience what is beyond protest in the nearest future. You know, I'm not a fan of that because I don't really understand their point and I cannot support what I don't know, right? And we know also that Nigeria now is facing what is called food shortage, food crisis. And we cannot also forget the Boko Haram. We cannot also forget the headers. We cannot also forget the massacre going on in Nigeria. And all these things cannot be seen in Rwanda. And we cannot also deny the fact that Kagame has been there for long. But it has been proven his government has changed a lot of life in Rwanda. You know, both of you, especially those in the West, you criticize the government of China, saying, oh, the man has been there for long, why not allow this, allow that, democracy? That is your own idea of democracy. That is their own idea of democracy. And I want to remind you, what the masses is interested in is change of life. What is the life expectancy in Nigeria? 45. 45! You know, I don't need to remind you. It means that if you are able to reach at the age of 45, you should be a dead person. Or you should expect yourself to die at any moment. And if you die at the age of 45, then they shouldn't say sorrowful death. They should say just rest in peace. Sad. Because you have what I call animals in the government's house. What I called selfish people in the government house. They have not done 2% of what Kagame has done. And you want to tell me that the Rwandans should accept that system of government rather than supporting a man that have shown capacity. The people want capacity. The people want who can deliver. Look at China. China is doing well. Chinese government, they have created hundreds and millions of millionaires and billionaires within the space of 30 years. But within the space of 30 years, Nigeria has pushed over 170 million citizens into what is called, I don't know how to describe it, but the poverty rate in Nigeria is overwhelming and is alarming, and it is not acceptable. No government on this planet Earth should be advised to accept the way of politics and democracy in Nigeria. Nigeria has no democracy. I want to remind you, you media, you know what is happening. You know what is happening. So why do you try to say to Rwanda, oh, why did you go on and elect this man again? Why did you say, oh no, he was not elected, he ringed the election? You think everybody is ringing like you leaders in Nigeria. That's what you think, right? Go, the people are happy. They are enjoying the government of Paul Kagame because he's delivering. You know, his 4 years in office has been powerful, more than 20 something years democracy in Nigeria. Tell me what democracy has done to Nigerian people. Nothing. So the people of Nigeria, those I've spoken with, they will always try to let me know that they don't even care if the president is from anywhere. They are only interested in what you are going to do for the people. And because they have seen that Kagame is delivering, they give him their support. So stop criticizing him. Criticize your own politicians. Talk to them, let them change their character and improve their capacity and deliver and make the life of the people better. Rwanda is a tourist center to the world today. But believe you me, I have never seen anybody saying I'm going to tourist in Nigeria. Any foreigner living in Nigeria is actually those that come to suck your economy. Yes, they are the ones living in Nigeria. Here I am, I have seen a lot of citizens of this country going to tour in Africa, but none of them will ever mention Nigeria. I try to encourage one of my friends, say, oh my, you know what, when I travel back home, I will invite you to visit. He said, no, our government advised us not to near Nigeria. Nigeria is a condemned place for us. We cannot travel to Nigeria. Our government is against our citizens going to Nigeria. And I said, do you mean it? He said, yes. And I said, oh my, this is the country, this is the people that is telling me, oh, Kagame, what are you saying? Are you okay? How many citizens of this country went to tour in Rwanda this year? Tell me. They are in hundreds. How many of them is in your country? How many foreign students are schooling in your country? In fact, which school is safe in your country? How much more a foreign citizen to come and school there? How many states is safe in your country? Tell me. So you have no capacity to talk to Kagame until you